So guys, Jake with TN Tactical coming at you with a special top 5 video. Today we're looking at the top 5 guns. These cats, I swear. So we're getting ready to come up to Thanksgiving, and we all know that with Thanksgiving there's going to be a lot of Black Friday sales, and more importantly a lot of pre-Black Friday sales as well. So I thought it'd be a good idea to do a list of our top 5 guns that we reviewed over the past year of the channel. Now, not all of these guns on the list are going to actually have come out this year. Some of them have, but most of them have not. However, we feel like these 5 guns are going to actually be really awesome choices to get as a Christmas gift. And we made sure to kind of cover a little bit of a different category for every kind of shooter out there. Obviously, not everyone's going to like the same thing, so we tried to get a little bit of everything for everybody. Now, we will have links to our video reviews of each of these items. I do have my campsite page linked down below, and it actually has a lot of these different deals on there for you already. If you're interested in getting any of this stuff, make sure to check it out, and also, it honestly helps support the channel quite a bit. Now, without further ado, let's get right into our top 5 list. Number 5 is going to have to be the Taurus Judge. This was given to us to try out by one of our local friends of ours. This actually comes in a couple of different varieties. The one we had was actually the 6-inch, like full-size version. Gives you a little bit more accuracy with the longer barrel. It does hold enough rounds to make it a pretty suitable self-defense weapon, but on top of that, there's the ability to actually have shotgun shells in there. And I know it's not the only handgun out there that can actually take shotgun shells, but for me, it's definitely the most iconic one, and it has just been a blast just to throw skeets out like we did in our original review and just shoot them in the middle of the air. Just being able to do that made it worth the price alone. It was awesome. And so in our top 5, it definitely made the cut as being one of the more unique firearms we shot. Will he get on 5
this time? I believe that he will. Yay!
Dude, that is the most fun ever. Seriously. Yay. That's all the only reason you really need to get this. Amongst the others, like self-defense and target practice and all that good stuff, just to be able to do what I just did there is a freaking blast. I could do that all day. And number 4 is going to have to be the PSA 5.7 Rock. This thing was first announced in SHOT Show 2022, and shortly after, in the spring and summer, we saw it get released. And I have to say, you know, compared to its competition, it might actually very well be the best 5.7 handgun you can get. Coming in at an MSRP of $500, it definitely beats out the price of the Ruger variant as well as the original FN 5.7. In fact, since we've made that video, they've already come out with optic cut slides and threaded barrels and different colors of frames and all kinds of stuff. And lately we've been seeing a lot of great bundles that have come out. In fact, PSA just had a daily deal where you got a complete 5.7 Rock with a flat dark earth frame, a hollow sun red dot, as well as threaded barrel. That came in roughly about $5.99, and I mean, considering that the original handgun is normally $4.99, that's a heck of a good deal. So I'm sure there's going to be other deals like that throughout this week. I'm excited to share those with you. I will try to update that page below as they come out, but there's going to be deals literally every single day, starting Monday, today. Check it out, see what you find, and let me know what you think. Now, the 5.7 Rock was an awesome shooting handgun. Loved it. Shot super flat, really long distance, and was still consistent. Had less recoil than a 9mm. It felt like a 22. With all the rounds that holds and everything, it was awesome. Now, I've got to be honest, I did sell it because, you know, with this being a small YouTube channel, in order to do more gun reviews, we have to sell guns that we've reviewed in order to buy more guns. However, definitely keeping an eye out for potentially picking up another one in the right configuration. So if you're looking to get into a 5.7x28 game, this might be the best way to go.
Barely any kick at all. I like it. I like it too.
Now, next up on our list, number 3 is actually not going to be a firearm, but it is a product that we reviewed this year and we found to be so freaking awesome that we had to put it on the list of top 5. And that is going to be the Recover Tactical PDW that we got earlier on this year. Now, this is quick safety check here. As you can see, we are safe, dry fire. Probably the coolest accessory I've ever seen. It is a brace, not a stock. If you get the full package, it comes with so much stuff that it's totally worthwhile. Essentially, you can put your handgun in there. In this case, I've got a Glock 34, and you can actually use it like this as sort of like literally a PDW system. Now, this is going to be sort of like a niche category. Not everybody's going to necessarily want one of these. This is really just going to be in the role of, say, like a truck gun. I know it's like a mean cliche term at this point, but that's essentially a step up from just having a handgun that you carry on your person every day. Think of it like a situation where maybe you are coming home and there's someone that's broken into your house. You know this because you see the doors been busted open, or you see movement, or hear something from inside the house, someone moving past the windows, or something's kind of weird going on. You get a weird feeling. You can have this instead of just a handgun and actually be able to use it to actually get the edge on whatever threat you might be encountering. This particular set has the brace, got a couple of Picatinny sections, and it's actually got an additional accessory where it's like a little top Picatinny rail there, so you can actually put a red dot on there. Now it does flex just a little bit, but this is really something that you're going to be using for close quarters combat. You're not going to be using this for, really anything out past like, 50 to 100 yards. So you're really using this as like a self-defense option to just give you the edge when you're up close. On top of that, you can get a mag holder. That's what that is, a mag holder there. Don't get any ideas. And you get a nice little charging handle there. It stows away nicely, nice and compact. And I mean, you can still even use it like this if you really wanted to. And you can still use your iron sights directly beneath that charging handle. There's an open window there. In my original video, I said this would not fit the PSA dagger. I've been told since then that it actually will fit a PSA dagger. So if you have one of those, good for you. They also make other varieties of this same type of brace setup for other types of brand handguns, SIG and Smith & Wesson and so on. So check out their website. Again, this is Recovered Tactical. This particular one is the 2020N, but like I said, there's other options out there. And that's why it made our list at number 3. Now, number 2 is going to have to be a gun that did come out this year, the Canic Rival. This is a very budget-friendly competition handgun. Now, when I say budget, a lot of people just immediately come to the conclusion that it must be just cheap or not well made. Well, let me tell you, friends, I have actually used this in a number of competitions now. It's got a little cat hair on there and dust because I've got 8 cats currently in the house. But the point is, this thing has yet to fail me. Now, we've cleaned it maybe, 2 or 3 times, and we've shot about 6 or 7 matches with it. It does everything you need it to do. Right out of the box, for roughly about the price of just over $600, you get all kinds of bells and whistles. They give you a couple of mags. They give you a holster to use for competition. They give you a bunch of plates that you can swap out. They give you mag well. They give you all kinds of shit. Hell, you might as well get a damn coffee maker for it. You've got obviously the extended slide and barrel out here. It's been ported up here. It's on the sides. Open this thing up. You'll see it's a little bit fluted there. If you can see that up there real close. Got a nice fluted barrel in there, which is going to really help dissipate a little bit of the heat and everything to help with your accuracy. It even comes with different mag releases that you can swap out for just how tall you want that thing to stand. It's literally got everything you need to basically shoot in any division that you want. You can throw a red dot on here, a gas pedal, and you can throw in extended mags and go into an open division. Say if you just wanted to go into carry optics, well, maybe take all that stuff off, take the mag wheel off, and just keep the red dot, and you could do carry optics. The choice is yours with this. Now, the only downside I really have to it is that they only give you 2 mags, and in a lot of competition, you're gonna find that you need more than 2 mags. So mags are currently still kind of hard to get. You may have to go with some aftermarket mags. That's what I had to do. We used ProMag for our original video, and we didn't really have any issue. So maybe it was just lucky us. Your results could vary. With everything that this thing comes with, it's a great starting point for anyone looking to get into competition. Now, with all of those bells and whistles and features at such a low price point, that is why this has to come in at number 2.
Clear, hammer down. Holster. Bridge is clear, time 1949.
1949.
You might be asking yourself, well, if that's at number 2, what on earth could possibly be at number 1? If you've been watching some of our videos recently, you'll probably have one guess which firearm I reviewed this year as my number 1 choice. My top gun that I reviewed in 2022, the Century Arms AP5. This, my friends, has been the most fun gun I have shot all year, and it's actually one of the most recent guns we shot this year too. This is an MP5 clone through and through. It's actually made on licensed HK machine tooling. It just doesn't actually have the HK stamp that so many people are fond of. Used in so many different 80s action movies and even more recent video games like Call of Duty. What can I say? I love an MP5. Now this, to me, in my opinion, is the most accurate clone you can get. Normally you pay it roughly about $3,500, maybe $4,000 for an SP5 from HK. The AP5 is actually, a third of that price. On top of that, this is the P version. So it's got a little bit of a shorter barrel that allows for a little bit more CQB kind of tactical stuff. We put a suppressor on here because it does actually have 3 lug mount there. You also have your threading covered there by that thread protector, 1.5 by half by 28. Yeah, this one's got an SB tactical brace on the back of it, but I mean, you can swap out all the parts for standard HK parts. If you want to get like a PW brace or stock, you can do that and SBR it. You could literally swap out the handguard and actually put like a broom handle handguard here. Again, SBR. It's just freaking awesome. With the roller delay blowback, you need to give this thing a shot. So with that being said, guys, I hope this video helped you make some Christmas shopping choices, or if not for you, maybe for your loved ones to get something for you. Let me know what you thought about this top 5 list. Is there anything you think I missed from what I reviewed this past year that you think should have taken place in one of these 5? I'd love to hear from you. We will see you next time. Comes in a couple of varieties. The one we actually had was the, oh my God, these cats.